tracking your results. This is really important because what you're going to find is, say you join a couple forums, even though one might be more active, you might find that another forum actually brings you more sales. So it's really important that you understand what's going on. So how do you do this? Well, depending on your skill level and what you've done already, there's lots of different ways you can track things. One of the most basic things that you can do is just to look at the statistics for your website. Hopefully, I would not suggest when you're promoting in a forum that you are just promoting with an affiliate link. I would strongly suggest that you go out and get your own domain for a few reasons. It's going to make you look more professional, but also it makes it easier for you to track the results of what you're doing. So you set up your own domain, and then your domain could just be a type of sales page, a pre-sale for the product that you're promoting, and then you track how many people come to your page from all these forums that you're posting in. Okay, so here you can see this is just an example, but then you can see, I apologize, some of this is blanked out, but you can see that here's a thread, here's a thread, here's a thread. These are all different places on the same forum that people are coming to my page from. So this allows me to see, okay, so this thread's working well, this thread's working well, this one I didn't get any traffic from this one. So this is pretty much the most basic way to be looking at stats, just looking at your website stats. This is a program called cPanel, which is, I'm sorry, it's cPanel. Within cPanel it's called AW Stats, and it comes with most, if you have reseller hosting, basic hosting, chances are you have some type of statistics. If you don't, you should ask your provider for it, because they're typically included for free, and it just kind of shows you what's going on. If not, there are also some tracking softwares out there that you can get for free that you can set up some pretty simple traffic things. In the book there's a suggestion of a place that you can check out to learn more about that. But so again, the point that I want to make is that you want to be tracking what you're doing, because you're going to be bringing traffic in from a whole group of different places, especially if you branch out onto other forums. And it's important that you understand where your traffic's coming from, so you can, kind of step in and make the most of where the good stuff is. And if you find something isn't worth your while, that you cut your losses and focus your time elsewhere, because your time is so valuable. So just keep that in mind, and don't just go about doing this blindly. You want to make sure that you keep an eye on what you're doing.